You've probably seen a few people in game either use this dash tech, or for my returning viewers, even this Yuta dash tech in one of my previous videos. But since you clicked on this video, you most likely want to learn how to do them, so today I'll be teaching how to do all of them and even give tips step by step to master them as well. So let's hop right into the video. As usual, I'll put timestamps up here if you want to skip to a certain section that might benefit you the most, but it's up to you. Before we get into any techniques, let's go over the most important part, the M1 basics of slow M1ing. Basically, this will make it all possible in the first place, otherwise your dash techs will start looking like this. To properly slow M1, there's two ways to go about this, the visual method and then the sound effects method. When you hit someone, there's this little sound cue, as you can hear, and then there's also this little visual effect. And me personally, I use sound effects because it's just easier, but I'll go over both. Let's first go over the sound method. This one's the easiest in my opinion and my favorite, but you don't have to use it. But this is how you would do it. When you hit someone, a little sound cue plays for being hit, like that. Basically, you just want to hit them again once it ends, and just repeat the process over. And it'll give you a successful dash M1 reset. For those who might play in a public space where you can't really hear in the game, the visual method will work better for you. Basically, this little damage indicator, at the end of it too, with the little like dots flying down, that's when you want to M1 again, and this is what it looks like. Sort of the same as the sound one, but just visual. This is just to help beginners though. Over time, you'll obviously get better at this, and you'll eventually not need to rely on either of these two methods, and it'll just come to you by instinct. But now that you know the basics, let's hop into the next section, the actual dash techniques themselves. For the first and most basic dash tech, you need to learn how to do it properly by aiming your camera away from the player you're hitting, while still hitting them so you can properly dash around them like this. I recommend just slightly backing away to the left or the right, depending what side you want to dash to, like this. And it'll give you a pretty good 360 dash. Dashing itself has a huge amount of stuns, so you do not need to immediately M1. So what you rather should do is do a slower M1, like maybe 0.5 seconds after you hit that dash, something like this. And you should successfully get all your M1s back. And once you master it, you can do insane inescapable combos like this. You can shred literally 60% of someone's health just for learning that dash tech. Moving to the next technique, let's get into Toji's pistol M1s. As far as I know, Toji is the only character who can consistently get 3 M1s off of one of his moves, being his rapid fire shot. This works pretty much the same as the regular dash extent. The only difference is your dash trajectory is going to be a little different. Instead of going the usual like 360 all the way to the back of them, you want to actually like go outwards to the right or left depending where you're at, and then come back right into the right or left arm. Something like this. Yeah, it's really stupid. So pretty much just practice that little trajectory change for his gun M1s, and you should have it mastered down. And thanks to that rapid shot M1 tech for 3 M1s, you can do inescapables this devastating. And that's all completely true, by the way, including that playful cloud tech I used. Now for Yuta, with the most interesting dash tech here in my opinion. To do the curse repair tech for Yuta, on your last and 4th M1, you want to actually use curse repair, but you're going to cancel it out with another M1, and it won't knock back, and it'll look like this. And then what you can do after that is just immediately dash, and you'll literally have 4 M1s back. If that was hard to understand, basically on your 4th M1, you want to cancel the animation before it even ends with curse repair, and then immediately M1 again, and then you'll have your M1s reset after you forward dash into them. Pay attention closely here to understand what I mean. And when you fully do the entire thing, You can do pretty insane combos like that, considering he's kind of lackluster without this curse repair tech. Unfortunately, curse repair can only be used when you actually have health taken off of you, so don't try to use this until you have a little bit of health shredded off you first. But besides that, I don't really have any tips here because it kind of just works like the regular dash extend, except with the tech I taught you, and then instead of only getting 2 or 3 M1s back, you get a full set of 4. Those are currently the only dash M1 extend techs that exist in the game that I know of. I recommend mastering the universal one, being the first technique I showed in the video, before you try learning the others. I hope you found this guide helpful though, and if you watch till the end, comment down below what other guides or tips or tricks and videos you'd like to see. But that's all for today. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you next video.